Camel Nation, hanging out with the man. I don't really need to introduce you because you've been growing up with him, Bob Saget.
Yes, and I grew up with myself as well. I'm still growing up. That's why I do stand-up.
You've been doing stand-up for a long time.
40 years.
And
43 if you include my opening mics when I was struggling at 17.
Who were some of the artists or some of the stand-up comedians that you opened up for, like way back in the day?
Well, I never really opened for a stand-up comic. I was headlining right away because I was a guitar act.
Okay.
So when I was 21, I moved to L.A., so then I went on at the Comedy Store, and my first host was David Letterman.
Oh, wow.
And then it was Michael Keaton on the same night, and Billy Crystal, who befriended me and was really kind, and then Richard Pryor went on, and then I later became friends with him, and Robin Williams went on.
Yeah.
And so that was my introduction to L.A. I had won a student Oscar for a movie that I made, a documentary. And it was really quite a wild experience. And then I worked at the Comedy Store, struggling for like 8 years trying to get a job. But the people I opened for were music acts. So I opened for Kenny Loggins, if anybody would know, or Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons. Yeah. And I toured with them a little bit. And I also toured with Rupert Holmes, who sang the Pina Colada song.
Yeah.
And that was I used it in a movie I directed called Dirty Work, just as an homage to him.
Well, not a lot of people realize about your musical influences and how you incorporate music into your stand-up routine. And we were talking about you're actually a fan of country, and you actually have some country-esque songs in your stand-up.
I do. I did an HBO special years ago, and it's about something my dog did to me accidentally.
That sounds like a country song right there, right?
It is.
Right off the
It's
get-go.
your dog, and I wrote it like a country song. I had no shoes on. I was barefoot. I had jeans on. I had a flannel shirt that was plaid. I had a little bit of whiskey. And I had a notepad and paper, which I don't think a lot of country artists. I think they just do it.
Yeah.
And I wrote this song, and it's about my dog, and I'll play it tonight at Stand Up Live.
Nice.
People like it. They sing along with it. It's something about what my dog did. And he no longer is alive. But what are you going to do?
So you're going to be stand-up live tonight and tomorrow.
Yes,
and
2 shows each night, and then I'm out of Phoenix again until I come back again.
Oh, man.
But I've been coming here for 20 years. I love it here.
Well, and everybody, I mean, I can't sit down with you without talking to you about Full House.
Yeah.
And that was the thing that really put you on the map with the mainstream audiences.
And the video show. So 6 months after I did Full House, then they asked me to do this video show, and that became #1.
Yeah.
So I did that for 8 years.
Yeah.
And so I was very fortunate. The tree opened up, and some people hated me. But, you know, it's hard to host a clip show.
But you did an amazing job with it. I mean, you really put it on the map. I mean,
I did, and there was if you wanted to see someone get hit in the nads, you had to go through me. There was no Wi-Fi, there was no nothing, there was no phones.
Or you just go to my family reunion, because that's usually what happens there.
What you see. I want to go, invite me.
It's always a good time.
Yeah.
So,
I enjoy a good nad hit.
Whenever you made that transition, and then you... No, actually, I want to go back to actually the Full House and everything. How did you feel about the show coming back?
I love it. I mean, Stamos said he was working on it for 15 years to try to get it back. So 20 years later, they rebuilt the living room right in the same stage where we did the last 4 years.
Yeah.
And it's pretty amazing. I mean, it's people love it. I'm doing a bunch of them coming up in a couple weeks. We start working.
So they're working on season 3 already?
4.
4? Oh, my gosh, season 4?
That's season 4. And it's just got a whole new following, and people are watching the old ones, which are on both Hallmark Channel and Hulu. It'll never go away.
No.
It's become the family show that you can watch with morality lessons, which I enjoy.
Yeah. Well, it was so cool because I have a 13-year-old, and we introduced her to the new show, and then all of a sudden we come downstairs and she's watching all the older shows too, and she's binge watching it, which is great because it's awesome for you because it reintroduces you to a whole new audience. But is it shocking to them whenever they go like, "Hey, we're gonna take"? It was like, well, your stand-up is a little bit more adult.
But they're 21 where they see my stand-up, and it says, you know, it's like South Park. You don't want a 10-year-old watching South Park.
No. Yeah.
So my stuff is no dirtier, except for one special where I drop that word more than usual. And but for the most part, it's like a 9-year-old kid who learned a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But most of my stand-up now, and from my special 0 to 60, which is out on Amazon Prime, and it's out on iTunes and all the viral. It's on every viral platform.
Yeah.
So it's on whatever, DirecTV, whatever you got. You can watch Wonder Woman or me. I watch Wonder Woman, but I talk during it, so it's like my special.
You get more laughs with you though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But she's something.
She is.
But I'm engaged, so I have no interest in Gal Gadot, who's married.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. I have a great lady.
So
do you have somebody special?
I have a wife and 3 kids.
Wow. I have 3 kids.
Yeah? How old are they?
31, 28, and 25. What you got?
13, 7, and a 10-month-old.
That's wow.
Yeah. No sleep in my household.
Whoa. Yeah, you don't sleep.
No
That's
sleep.
the thing. A friend of mine just had a baby, Stamos.
Yeah.
And another friend had a baby, Jonathan Silverman, and his wife, Jennifer Finnegan, who are actors. Yeah. And they're like, you didn't tell us that we would never sleep again. And I said, you'll get past that, and there'll be new aggravation.
Yeah, they will be.
But it's you love them so much, you just can't even figure it out.
Never expected myself having kids, and all of a sudden, I can't think of it any other way.
No, I love my daughters. They're amazing. Yeah. They teach me a lot.
Yeah. So one of my favorite shows that you actually acted on was Entourage.
Yeah.
How much fun was that? Because that's obviously a parody of yourself. Because I'm not thinking that's you in real life.
No, although, I said I'm never like that. And then at the time I said that, I was smoking a cigar out at the pool with an ex-girlfriend and who was attractive, I guess. And I had a black robe on. I was dressed as the character on Entourage. So that was just the Playboy type of attitude of a guy who's just a guy that should be reported now. Now it's a guy that doesn't exist much anymore. That
was a great show, but you were definitely one of the highlights of that show. Every time your character came on, you came on, it was like you always knew you were gonna laugh out loud, and it was gonna be something you were never gonna forget.
Because I did it as truthfully as I could. And one of the writers, when I first met him, his name is Mike Young. Mm-hmm. He's opening for me at Stand Up Live tonight. We toured together, so he was here with me last time when I played Stand Up Live. So he's there. He's also headlining Sunday, but tonight and tomorrow it's the both of us, and that's the show. It just takes 2 guys to make a mountain.
So tonight
2 guys to make a what?
Yeah,
tonight and tomorrow. It takes 2 guys to make a mountain. I don't know what. Yeah. A village. It takes a village to make a mountain. No, what does it take?
A village to make a comedy show, maybe. I don't know.
That's what it takes. An entire village. I need an audience of a village. Yeah. So all my shows are like a town meeting. I kind of make it. I try to bring the room together, and they sing together, and I talk. I do talk to the audience, and it's a lot of personal stuff, but it's not political. It's not religious. It's not any of that stuff. It's like a really good first date, That's how I look at my audience, and I try to get to second base with them, which I think these days is much more forward than when I was a kid. I think first base was hand-holding, I think. Wow. Somebody said kissing. I think your generation said kissing.
Yeah, my generation was kissing.
Mine was hand-holding, but it's a lot different now.
It's a lot different now.
Yeah, first base is having twins.
So Bob Saget tonight and tomorrow.
Yes,
and
sir.
I love your shoe game too, because we're both wearing the
thanks. They're like comfortable.
They really are.
Make my feet feel secure.
Yeah.
An insecure guy needs secure feet.
It makes me feel like I have bigger feet, and you know what to say about a big guy. Big feet. So,
guy with big feet's got small hands.
Exactly, and that's actually true. So tonight and tomorrow, Bob Saget, go get your tickets. They're still available.
They're still available. I think we're close to it. We're doing really well, obviously, because I'm so popular. But it's I guess it's standuplive.com.
All right. Well, go check it out, and thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.